Now let's get to Google Colab and start trying things hands on. So I've created a new notebook as I showed you earlier, and I'm just renaming it to Learn Operators. Now let me start with a basic one, that is how to start with an assignment operator. So let me put across a comment to begin with. For comments here, I'm going to use hashtag, so that indicates it's a comment. So x equal to 10, that means I'm trying to assign the value of 10 to x. Now I have executed this. Let me see whether I'm getting the value of 10. You can see that the code is getting executed and the cell is executed now. Very good. Now let me go for a new line of code and check out the value of x. Now ideally this value of x should be 10. So let me print that. You can see 10 that is coming out as an output. So we have understood the assignment operator, how this works. Let's take some complex ones. If you remember, I was teaching you how we can write an addition plus assignment operator. Let's take that. X plus equal to 5. What do you think the output would be? I am just adding x also in the same line of code so that I need not write two lines of code to execute this. So line 1 and line 2 both are available here. Let me execute this. As expected, the value of output is 15. That is, x already carries the value of 10. Now 10 plus 5, that is x plus equal to 5 means x equal to x plus 5. X already carries 10, 10 plus 5, 15, and it is assigned back to the value of x. That's why x comes out as 15. Now moving on, let's also understand the division operator, division and assignment. Do you remember that? Let me put it across for you. Division and assignment operator. I have just typed y is equal to 30, y backslash equal to x. That is, all I am trying to say is y is equal to y by x, as I explained earlier. Now what do you think the value of y would be now when I print it after this assignment is done? Let's check that out. The value is 2. So this is how the assignment operator works. In fact, I can even type some print statements. You have not tried print earlier, so let me give you a new set of statements which you can learn. I'm just saying print the new value of x, that is, print the value of x and print the value of y, and I'm concatenating a bit of a text before the value is printed. So I'm saying print colon the new value of x is, and then I'm giving the variable x. Now when I execute this, the output will be the new value of x is whatever value we got earlier, that is 15. Let's check that out, whether we are getting those right values. Yes, whatever we got in the earlier executions, that's coming out as a right value, and we have understood how to use the print statement. Remember, there are two fundamental statements that you have learned. If I directly give x, you are able to see the output as x. But if I am able to add print to it, I am able to combine certain text along with the variable, and that's what is making a difference here. Okay, if you compare the line number 3 and the line number 4 and the line number 5. In line number 3 and line number 4, you can see that I've just directly printed the variables x and y without using the print statement. So whatever that was assigned to it, the values are coming out. But in line number 5, I'm consciously using the print statement, which is helping me to see the outcome that is coming out. So this is something you should be aware of. Okay, so now this whole concept explains how the assignment operators can be coded in Python. Now slowly I'll move on to the arithmetic operations. Remember, we discussed both in the session earlier. So assignment is done. Now let's get to arithmetic operations. Let me start with the foundational one. Can I start with the exponential one that we discussed? So what is the operator for it? The operator for it is double asterisk. So z equal to y double asterisk 5 is something that I have coded here. That means raising y to the exponential power of 5. That's what I want to do here. If I print z, what do you think the output will be? Let's check that out. This is nothing but 2 to the power of 5. That is nothing but 32. You can see the output here. So floor division, this is something we tried. I hope you understood the concept when I explained to you. Let's try that hands-on. When I do floor division, it is double backslash. That's the command, that's the operator for it. Let me put it across and see how those operations perform. I am just coding it like C equal to Z double backslash X. That is floor division rounds off the result. That's what I wanted to do. Now let me print C and how the value is coming out. The value is 2. That is the value of Z is 32. 32 double backslash 15. If you remember, X carries the value of 15. So it is giving me the value of 2 because 32 divided by 15. Twice you can divide 32 by 15. 15 into 2 is 30. That's how this is coming out. Then what is the modulus operator? Can we try that once? So modulus operator actually gives me the remainder of the division. When I divide some variable, it is actually going to give me the remainder. So let's check that out. M is equal to X percentage Y. Percentage is the modulus operator that we learned earlier. When I apply this and when I try to print M, the value of M is turning out to be 1. I hope you are able to understand this concept. Okay. Now in this topic, we understood how the assignment operator and the arithmetic operators work. We have learned multiple operators. In a short span of 10 to 15 minutes, you have learned nearly around 10 operators. Now I would request you to try yourself once by writing these lines of code. I would humbly request you to try this hands-on by yourself so that you are confident, you know what you are typing and you are able to see the results. In the next topic, we will understand more about comparison operators. So I will see you in the next section. Thank you.